Good afternoon, sir. You are the last one in the conference room. Is everything okay?
Oh, of course. It was an amazing conference. You are amazing too.
I'm glad you liked it. I completely appreciate your very good comments.
Yeah, you're welcome. Honestly, I also would like to express myself as you did here.
Seriously, that's very good. Are you also a conferencist?
No, but I work as a seller in an important company. I need to convince the customers.
Oh, I see. Then I'm glad you came to this selling conference. Have you liked it?
I was listening to you very carefully and also taking notes of everything you said.
Awesome. Then is there anything else I can help you with? Just tell me.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Well, in the third point, you talked about convincing people.
That's true. I mentioned the steps to convince any person. I did it slowly.
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't understand that part very well. Can you explain it?
Of course, but I will do it shortly because I don't have much time now.
Oh, of course. I will listen to everything you have to say very carefully.
Well, first, you need to ask the correct questions properly. That way you'll know the customer.
Yeah, I took notes of that, but what happens if the customer doesn't want to answer?
That's why you will ask him or her politely, and then you will say that you will help her or him.
I get it now. If you tell the customer you will help them, it will be easier.
That's correct, but you must do it carefully. Do not ask many questions.
Sure, I know that very well. Once I asked too many questions, and I see that.
I know that, and you don't need to do it fast. You have to take your time for this.
Oh, great. I will take notes of that too. And what happens after that?
Then you have to explain them perfectly all the benefits of your product or service.
But how can I do that? I mean, I can't express myself very well. I explain terribly.
Alright, then you need to speak softly first, so you can sound more relaxed, you see.
Oh, that's a good advice because I usually speak very fast, and nobody understands me.
Then you verbally explain why they have to buy your products and not your competitors.
Fantastic. Then I finish with all the explanation and close the sale, right?
No, not yet. You need to vastly explain all the benefits, all of them.
Okay, so then I will tell them the price and quickly close the sale, and that's it.
Wait, do not mention the price until they ask you for it. That's something really important.
Alright. And what happens if they are extremely difficult to convince?
Then you stop talking and give them some minutes. That's also important. Let them think.
I normally try to push my potential customers to buy my products. That doesn't work.
No, never do that. You need to wait for them to take the decision very patiently.
Yeah, sometimes they need to consider the offer more time and think very well.
You will just tell them that if they need any help or have any other questions, they can contact you.
Wow, it seems you have a lot of experience as a seller. You must sell thousands of dollars.
Not precisely, but I normally sell good amounts of money every month.
Where or how did you do to learn so many things about selling products and services, sir?
Seriously, when I was a child, I used to sell candies to my peers. I loved selling.
So you always liked to sell products then? That's how you acquired experience?
Well, I had to. I grew up in a very precarious condition. It was difficult.
I didn't know that. Unluckily, I grew up in a good economic condition, so.
Oh, no, it is not necessary to be poor to learn how to sell. That's not correct.
So I don't necessarily have to have a bad condition to stimulate my selling skills?
No, of course not. All you need to do is work really hard and learn new things every day.
Cool. You know, my dream is to be an excellent seller and earn a lot of money.
Well, I guess everybody often comes here for the same reason, otherwise, they wouldn't be here.
Hopefully, I will be as good at selling as you are now. I totally believe this is possible.
You can be better than this. I also have my own goals to get, you know. I haven't finished yet.
Seriously, you have reached everything in life.
I've learned a lot, that's true, but I want to be the best seller not only in the country but the world.
I think you will get it soon, and I hope to be a better seller when that moment comes too.
Oh, I'm sure you will. I see you have very important qualities for being a seller.
Seriously, you saying that, that's an honor for me. Thank you so much.
Of course, I really mean it. You are a young, talented man. Just keep working hard.
Honestly, I don't know what to say. I appreciate you took your time to help me.
I'm here to help people remember, and they rarely stay until this time, and you did.
Well, it seems this time I thought things wisely. Thank you very much.
That's true. Well, I need to go now. They're about to close the conference room.
Yeah, I think I should go now. Maybe I can invite you for a cup of coffee, as I think.
Oh no, that's not gonna be necessary. Don't worry. You don't need to do it.
I want to do it, thankfully, and also we can keep talking about selling while drinking a coffee.
Well, if you insist, then let's go. I will get my briefcase, and then we can leave.
That sounds great. I'll wait for you here.
Thank you for the offer, it's much appreciated. I'll be right back. So, as we were discussing earlier, let's dive deeper into the art of convincing people, shall we?
Absolutely, I'm eager to learn more about that. Please, continue.
Alright, let's focus on the step of asking the right questions. It's crucial to start with open-ended questions that encourage your potential clients to share their thoughts and needs.
I remember you mentioned that earlier. Open-ended questions help to understand the customer better. But what if they're not willing to answer?
Good question. If someone seems hesitant to respond, it's important to approach them with empathy and let them know that you're there to assist. Show genuine interest in helping them, and this can often break the ice.
I see. So, it's about building trust and making them feel comfortable.
Exactly, trust is the foundation of a successful sales relationship. Now, once you have a better understanding of their needs, you can tailor your pitch to address those specific pain points.
That makes sense. But I also struggle with being too pushy sometimes, especially if I feel the customer is losing interest.
It's a common concern, but it's essential not to push too hard. Instead, guide the conversation naturally and avoid overwhelming them with information. Remember to be patient and take your time. Rushing the process can lead to lost opportunities.
I need to work on my patience, then. What comes after understanding the customer's needs?
After you've established a connection and identified their needs, it's time to explain the benefits of your product or service. This is where your storytelling skills come into play. Use relatable examples and stories to illustrate how your solution can improve their situation.
That's a great tip. I'll work on crafting compelling stories to convey the benefits effectively.
Excellent. And when you explain why your product is the best choice, focus on what sets you apart from the competition. Highlight your unique features, superior customer support, or any other factors that give you an edge.
I sometimes struggle with that part, but I'll practice to become more convincing in this aspect.
Practice is key, and don't forget to speak calmly and clearly. It helps create a relaxed atmosphere, and it's easier for customers to follow your points.
I tend to speak too fast, so I'll work on slowing down and enunciating more clearly.
That's a good plan. Now, when it comes to discussing the price, remember not to bring it up until the customer asks for it. This approach keeps the focus on value rather than cost.
Got it. It's about maintaining the customer's interest in the benefits before discussing the price.
Precisely. And if a customer is particularly resistant or hesitant, don't push them too hard. Give them some space and time to think. Sometimes, they need that breathing room to make a decision.
I'm guilty of trying to push customers to make a decision. I'll definitely work on being more patient in such situations.
It's a valuable lesson, and it can make a significant difference in your success as a seller. Remember, if they need any help or have more questions, let them know you're there for support.
I truly appreciate all your insights. I can see why you're so successful in sales.
I'm here to share what I've learned over the years, and it's great to see your enthusiasm for improving your skills.
Thank you once again for your time and guidance. I'm eager to put these strategies into practice.
You're very welcome. Let's continue discussing and fine-tuning your approach to sales. If you have any more questions or scenarios you'd like to explore, feel free to ask.
I will definitely do that. I'm looking forward to learning more from you.